Hello.
0 viewers.
Welcome to trivia today.
Music.
There we go. We have a viewer.
Yay!
Welcome. People tuning in just on time. If you want to send your team name into the chat, we can put that into our spreadsheet. Got the music. Play our theme song. And I will turn off my internet here. And get my timer set up. There we go. I drew the artwork for today's rule board.
Lovely. Dropped it.
What?
Said I almost dropped the rule board.
Don't ruin my beautiful art. Hello, sup?
Is that your team name?
To be Bob Bones.
Yeah. Ooh, 2 viewers. Welcome.
Your team name is Sup? All right.
Oh no, maybe not. Just thinking. You're thinking.
Oh, thinking. All right.
Team Moses.
All right.
Welcome,
Team Moses. All right. We'll wait another minute.
If you're just joining us, go ahead and put a team name in the chat.
Yep. If you'd like to play along in the chat, you don't have to, but it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I put my water?
Because you're going to deliver.
All right, let's go ahead and get started with the rules.
All right. Well, we wait 30 more seconds. Give our theme song a chance to finish.
Theme song. So update for anyone who's curious about our technology, we have figured out a way to do this where we can put the questions up on the screen. We just need to do a trial run to make sure it actually works. Like it works in theory.
Yes.
But we didn't want to do that during our trivia and then have it flop
Mm-hmm.
and then just mess everything up. So we will be having that upgrade coming soon though. And we might be getting a green screen so we can put some cool virtual backgrounds back here. So you don't always have to just look at our window.
Oh, our theme song's over. All right. Here we go with the rules. Number 1 is no Googling. This is just fun. There's no prizes, so if you don't know the answer, then just make one up. Number 2 is keep track of your own score. It is a point per question. 0 points if you get it wrong. There are no negative deductions unless we tell you otherwise. Number 3 is write your team name with your answer. That's just so we can give you a shout out in the chat if you got it right. Number 4 is, or if we like your creative answer.
Yes.
Number 4, save all challenges for before the final question. If you think that we got something wrong, we will look it up on the said wiki. And then number 5 is to have fun.
Show off my art.
Yeah, I did. It's up there. Yep. It's a book to film.
There we go.
Yes, only 5 commandments.
All right. And just a reminder for anyone, if you wanted to play along, make sure you're playing along in the chat and not on the event node on the Ann Arbor Library's website because we can't monitor both at the same time. All right, let's go ahead and get started.
Alrighty, here we go. Number 1. Though mentioned over 150 times in the Harry Potter books, and despite having filmed several scenes for the first movie, scenes got cut out of there. This mischievous poltergeist was ultimately cut from the films.
Time starts now. A lot of these are phrased like Jeopardy questions just because
Most of them, I think all of them are phrased like Jeopardy.
Yeah, just because it was a little tricky to phrase these as questions.
Yeah.
But your answer does not need to be in the form of a question
No.
unless you want it to be.
Just want to play Jeopardy style. Yeah, they'd get really lengthy if we tried to like.
They're already kind of lengthy.
Yeah, but like even lengthier if we had tried to form it into a question. Okie doke. So the correct answer for this one is Peeves. Peeves the poltergeist.
I was sad they left him out.
Yeah. I mean, he's not really that important to the books. Or, yeah, to the plot line.
Yeah, but he's just fun. All right, question 2. Unlike the books, fans were surprised to see Orlando Bloom reprising his role as this character in the film adaptation of The Hobbit. Time starts now. You love Orlando Bloom or you love Peeves?
Peeves, yeah.
Or both? Got a message in the chat. All right. The correct answer to this one is Legolas.
Yeah. He's the elf dude. There you go. Okay, number 3.
I knew this one was going to show up on here.
Yep. Despite playing a major role in Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief book, this god of war did not even get a mention in the first movie.
Time starts now. What platform is going to have Percy Jackson's TV series?
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
And Netflix is making a Kane Chronicles movie.
A what?
A Kane Chronicles?
Oh, okay.
The Egyptian one.
Yeah. Netflix is also doing Chronicles of Narnia. So this, I heard Chronicles. I was like, wait, what did you call them? King Chronicles?
No, Kane. Alrighty, the correct answer to this one is Ares. Ares is the god of war, and he tried to help Luke.
All right. Question 4. Oh, there we go.
You got that one.
Got that one right. Good job, Team Moses. Question 4. In the original Hans Christian Andersen tale, The Snow Queen, this Disney protagonist was actually the story's antagonist. Time starts now. Maybe. Antagonist is like another word for villain.
Yeah.
I always used to get protagonist and antagonist like mixed up.
I always just thought of it as the protagonist was pro.
Yeah, no, it makes sense, but like you just hear the ist and think that might be something bad. Yeah. Like antagonist. All right. The answer to this one is Elsa.
She was originally going to be the villain, but then
Changed it.
they wrote "Let It Go." The sister. Which sister? I mean, which one? But they wrote "Let It Go" and they were like, "Hey, we like her as not the villain," so they changed the whole plot
around "Let It Go."
Yep,
That's cool.
Alrighty, number 5. Despite the iconic scene in the movie adaptation of The Shining, in the book, John, or Jack, breaks through the bathroom door to catch Wendy with this item, not an axe.
Time starts now.
Alrighty. So the correct answer to this one is a croquet mallet. I feel like that's harder to knock down a door.
Yeah, that's what I was I'm just thinking like of our croquet mallets where the end would just
Yeah,
like fly off.
off.
Or like in that Show Goes Wrong the other night where he like goes to do
Oh,
it and
yeah.
the croquet mallet flies up
Yeah.
and breaks a hole in the roof.
Yep. So yeah, that's an iconic scene, and he actually does not say "Here's Johnny" in the book. That was improvised by Jack Nicholson. There were a lot of iconic scenes. I've never seen it, but there were a lot of iconic scenes in the movie that weren't actually in the book.
Well, didn't Stephen King not like the movie? I think so. I'm not entirely sure. Big wood hammer. I suppose that probably should count. So it's a croquet mallet. Yeah. All right. Question 6. The 2005 movie adaptation of Pride and Prejudice depicted Charles Bingley as having one sister, Caroline Bingley. This departed from the book where he had this many sisters. Time starts now. I'll pass on that one. I don't care for horror movies.
Yeah. Especially because that one apparently traumatized our dad.
Mm-hmm. This actually took me the longest time to figure out because I thought I was mixing up 2 Jane Austen novels, like because the movie usually is actually pretty faithful to the book. I was like, wait, something's messed up.
Yeah.
All right. So in the book, he has 2 sisters. There's Caroline, but then there's Louisa, who's married, and she's like basically like the same as Caroline. So they basically just combine the characters in Caroline because she's like. They're like Kitty and Lydia, where they're like essentially like kind of the same person.
Gotcha.
So, but the only difference was Louisa was married. So,
I don't remember that. I read the book a long time ago.
Yeah, that's how unmemorable Louisa is. So the answer to that one was 2. 2 sisters.
Alrighty, number 7. The Fellowship of the Ring film depicts Sam and Frode beginning their journey together. This third main character, who eventually joins Frodo in the movie, begins the journey along with Sam and Frodo in the book.
Time starts now. So in case it's unclear, all 3 leave at the same time. Like they all 3 leave together.
Gotcha. I was going to say that was a little confusing.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out a good way to like do it without starting naming like leaves Hobbiton. Yeah, it's like, well, who's going to know exactly what Hobbiton?
Yeah.
Because it's not just the Shire. It's like their house.
Gotcha. Alrighty, the correct answer to this one is Pippin. Yay. So he actually leaves the house with them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, in the movie, Merry and Pippin join at the same time, right?
Yeah, they join when they like meet in that cornfield.
Yeah.
While Sam and Frode are like already on their way out of the Shire.
Gotcha.
Does
Merry in the book like end up meeting them?
Yeah, later.
Okay.
Not in the field, actually much later, like when they get to Brandy Buck. He's
Gotcha.
waiting for them. So like over the, you know how there's that scene where they're like running across and they have to get to the ferry?
Yeah.
He's on the other side, like waiting.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't think he sees the riders. I can't remember, but he's like waiting at Frodo's new house because Frodo does this whole like side plot where he like buys a new house and he pretends he's moving. So no one knows where he's going.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's open.
All right, question 8. Name one of the 2 Murray family members omitted from the 2018 film adaptation of A Wrinkle in Time. Time starts now. Gandalf is a good guess. Gandalf was supposed to join them, but he didn't. Also, in the books, Frodo's a lot older. He's like 50.
In
the books.
In the Lord of the Ring book?
Yeah, Frodo's like 50.
Well, he's like 220 something. And...
No, he's not. You talking about Bilbo?
Oh, Bilbo.
Bilbo is 111.
I was going to say. Yeah, Bilbo.
Yeah. Okay, so the correct answer to this one is Sandy or Dennis, which I always pronounce Denny's, like the restaurant, because it's spelled with a Y,
Yeah.
but it's actually pronounced
Denny's.
Dennis. I assume. I don't think anyone would name their kid Denny's.
Yeah. Or Denise.
But it's a boy's name.
Denise?
A girl's name. It's a boy's
Oh,
name.
it's a boy. Okay.
Yeah,
then,
sorry.
yeah,
I said that
probably
backwards. I was
Dennis.
like, no, it's supposed to be a boy's name.
Yeah.
Dennis.
All right. Number 9. Name one of the 2 books adapted in Disney's 1949 film, The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
Time starts now. Oh, Bob reappeared, but it's not Bob Bones. It's just Bob. The little girl I babysit, we're actually reading one of these 2 books right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alrighty. That is time. And the correct answer to this one is The Wind in the Willows or The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. You only needed to name one.
Yep, we're reading Legend of Sleepy Hollow for Halloween. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Good job, Team Moses. Oh, we put 2 Disney ones right in a row. We should have split them up. That's okay. Question 10. Disney's 1977 adaptation of A.A. Milne's work into the animated film The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh added this new whistling side character. Time starts now. You know this one?
Yeah.
They actually point out throughout the movie that he's not in the book. It's kind of funny. They're like, oh, there he goes. Well, he's not in the book anyway. So. They do. It's really funny. Oh, there we go. Team Mouse has got the right answer. It is Gopher. Gopher. Yeah, he'll like disappear, and they're like, "Oh wow, he wasn't in the story anyway."
Breaking that fourth wall.
Yep.
Yep,
that's what it always starts off with.
Number 11. Although Dorothy's ruby slippers have become synonymous with the Wizard of Oz, they were actually this color in the book.
Time starts now. Thank you. It is a sweet question. I can't whistle like Gopher can. Whistle through your teeth.
Yeah.
I could do it sometimes by accident.
See.
You have to have like a little bit of a gap in your front teeth, I think.
Yeah.
So I used to be able to do it before I got braces. Not intentionally, but like it happened by accident.
Ready. So the answer to this one is silver. They changed it in the movie because they
wanted to show off color.
Yeah, it was like one of the first colored films. So they were like, check this out.
It's red. All right. Question 12, back to Harry Potter. Which student does detention in the Forbidden Forest in the Sorcerer's Stone film, but not in the book? Time starts now. Emerald Green was a good guess.
Yeah.
Because of the Emerald City. I also think that there's more that happens after they visit the Emerald City. Like, I don't think it's just she taps her heels. I think that there's more to it.
I'm sure.
It's been so long since I read it. I read it in like 5th grade or something.
Wizard of Oz is really dark.
Not that.
The one you read was like the abridged version.
Yeah, that's true. All right. The correct answer to this one is Ron Weasley.
Yay.
Ron
Weasley. Number 13. The movie adaptation of Me Before You left out several subplots and even did away with the character Georgina, who was this relation to Will in the book.
Time starts now.
Will is the main character. We didn't know that.
I have not read this book or seen this movie.
Really?
No.
I've only seen the movie.
Goodreads has all these lists like book is better than the movie is better than book,
Yeah.
things you've only read the book for, and things you've only seen the movie for.
Yeah.
Or books that should be made into better movies, and Percy Jackson is on there.
Yeah. Because it should be. Alrighty, so the correct answer to this one is his sister. Georgina was his sister. She was very distraught by what Will's plans were. I won't give spoilers for this.
Yeah, don't spoil this one. All right, question 14. In the Hunger Games film, the infamous Mockingjay pin is given to Katniss at the Justice Building by Prim. However, in the book, it is given to her by this character. Time starts now. Oh, thank you for whoever liked our video. All right, that is time. And the correct answer is the mayor's daughter, Madge. So if you didn't get her name and you just said mayor's daughter, that works too. Yeah. Or just said Madge. I remembered it wasn't Prim who gave it to her, but I couldn't remember because it's been so long since I've read the books.
Katniss gets it from Greasy Say, technically, but then she gives it to Prim, and then Prim gives it back to her. So that's why I put at the Justice Building.
Yeah.
So people wouldn't challenge about Greasy Say. All right, number 15. In the Princess Bride film, the Pit of Despair is simply hidden under a cluster of trees. In the book, however, it is the bottom room of Humperdinck's multi-level dungeon named this.
Time starts now. Oh, we lost Team Moses, and now he's back. Uh-oh. I've read this book. I actually liked the movie a little bit better than the book.
I feel like a lot of people like the movie better.
I mean, it's still a good book. Like, I would say
this
you
is
should
actually on the list of people like the movie better.
Yeah. And I would say it's worth a read once, but it's not one of those ones I pick up and read over and over again. It's really similar.
Yeah. All right, and the correct answer to this one is the Zoo of Death. It's full of creatures that Humperdinck has experimented on and defeated.
All right, so we're going to move into our name 4 now. And the way the name 4 works is there will be 4 correct answers to this question, and they are worth 2 points per correct answer, meaning you can earn up to 8 points on this question. And you'll have a minute and a half for it since it's a little bit longer. The Chronicles of Narnia series has 7 books, but 4 of these have never had a film adaptation, although some were turned into TV specials of various kinds. We're not counting those. We're just talking about actual movies. Name the 4 that have never been adapted to film. Time starts now. Yeah, the BBC did one, and then there were a couple TV ones, and then there was but they were mini series. And then there's one that was a theatrical adaptation that was all in sign language, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It's yeah. And then 2 and then a little bit 2 or 3 of them have no adaptation whatsoever. Just, I'm excited for the Netflix series.
Yeah. I gotta finish reading the series. I've only read the first 4.
All right. 40 seconds remaining.
I think I'm reading them in order, like chronological order,
That's how I read them. I prefer that way. Some people like to read them
in the way they came out.
in the way they're published, and then there's like this third really funky way to read it.
Yeah.
Which I'll say after this question, so I don't want to give title names away. But 10 seconds. All right. So the correct answer to this one is 1, the magician's nephew. 2, the horse and his boy, which is actually my favorite of the series. 3, the silver chair, and 4, the last battle. So yeah, the other way to read it is like Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe, Horse and His Boy, Prince Caspian, Don Treader, Silver Chair, then the magician's nephew, and then the last battle, with the thought that you learn how Narnia was created right before you learn how Narnia ends.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I prefer chronological.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the way I like it too. All right. So we're gonna move into the final question now, which works a lot like Final Jeopardy. You'll send in your current score, which can be as high as 23 if you've gotten everything right. Send in your current score along with a wager of up to 10 points. You don't need to have 10 points to wager 10 points, but you'll just go negative if you get it wrong. All right. Also, if anyone has any challenges, you can send those in the chat now. Six wager 9. All right. Where is the final question?
A short but sweet part omitted from the movie adaptation of To All the Boys I've Ever Loved Before, Lara Jean dresses as Cho Chang for Halloween. However, Peter Kay dresses as this Marvel superhero.
Time starts now. This is another one I haven't read the book. I've seen the movie.
I haven't actually read this book. I've seen the movie ever.
I've seen this book on the shelf though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a popular one. Gracie's read it.
Yeah, no, Gracie's read it.
Alrighty. Good guess with Captain America, but the correct answer to this one is Spider-Man. And the reason I chose these 2 characters is because they're dating. So it would make sense that he would dress as a Harry Potter character to compliment her, but no, just Spider-Man.
Well, his name is Peter.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, dresses as Spider-Man if your name's Peter, I guess.
The boy who had a crush on her dressed as Harry, though, so...
All right, Team Moses is our winner today. You did go negative with that final question to -3, but you are a winner today, so good job. Yay! Thank you for playing. Make sure, yes, you crushed it today. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the Ann Arbor Library's YouTube channel. They have a lot of really cool online events that they do, so check some of those out. Yes. This Saturday at 7, we will be having Lord of the Rings trivia, which will be a lot of fun. And then what are we doing next Wednesday? Do you remember? Let me check. Next Wednesday's trivia is Chronicles of Narnia.
Oh, speaking of Chronicles.
Yes. So it'll be kind of like a Lord of the Rings and Chronicles of Narnia, like Tolkien and C.S. Lewis event coming up. This will be fun.
They're like the head authors there.
Yeah. So head authors of the Inklings. This is exciting. Mm-hmm. All right. So make sure to tune in for those because it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.